The ability to persuasively communicate your ideas is the single greatest skill that will help you accomplish your dreams in the next 10 years. If you go to Google and search for Apple Store dance, you will find thousands of videos like this. It's HP on the beat. Yeah, that's what you want. That's what we want to see. And why is she dancing? Because she is not being sold to. Her life is being enriched. We are not selling, we're changing people's lives. That's the philosophy that you need to take home with you. Let me leave you with just one thing. How many of you have seen Frozen? Okay, I've got two little girls. I've seen them many times. I know every song there is. John Lasseter, the head of Disney Animation and Pixar, once said that the greatest piece of advice he ever heard was when Steve Jobs first purchased Pixar. John Lasseter walks into Steve's office, one of his early meetings with Steve, and he brings in some early drawings, just some sketches that he wanted Steve to review. Those sketches later became Toy Story. They were the foundation of Toy Story. And Steve Jobs looked at them, looked up at John Lasseter and said, "John, just make it great. Just make it great." So Steve knew what he didn't know. He didn't know animation. But he wanted to challenge his employee, make it great. Make it as great as you can make it. And Lasseter said that that piece of advice was so profound for him that it applied to every frame of every movie he's ever made. Every frame is as great as it could be. So I think that's probably the best piece of advice I'd ever heard. Make it great. Throughout the rest of this conference and when you go back to your regions, you need to ask yourselves, whether you're franchise owners or design consultants or installation managers, you need to ask yourselves, is everything we're doing in the area of customer service and client service as great as it could be? You need to make it great. You deserve it as leaders and as your legacy as leaders. Certainly your customers deserve as great as it could be. Your team deserves it, and the brand. Make it as great as it could be. Make it magical. Thank you so much for inviting me this morning. I appreciate it. Thank you.